Breaking news: a life-changing opportunity. Did you know that millions of Americans are about to see their Social Security checks increase by nearly $2,000? That's right, a significant boost that could mean an extra $1,976 in your pocket. But the key question is, will you be among those benefiting from this? This isn't just another rumor about Social Security. It's happening right now. Congress has recently passed a groundbreaking bill that could raise your benefits to an astonishing $3,559 per month. However, here's what worries me. Thousands of eligible Americans might miss out on this transformative increase simply because they aren't aware of how to claim it. Before we delve into these crucial details that could change your financial situation, take a moment to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Now, let's address the big question. Why is this change happening now? The context of the increase. For years, countless Social Security recipients have been feeling the pinch as inflation continues to erode their purchasing power. With rising grocery bills, soaring medical expenses, and housing costs reaching all-time highs, Congress has finally recognized this urgent crisis. Their response is unprecedented. This isn't your typical cost of living adjustment. We're talking about a fundamental reform in how Social Security benefits are calculated and distributed. Consider what an extra $1,976 per month could mean for you. It's not just a number. It's the difference between struggling to meet your basic needs and enjoying a more comfortable life. It could mean you no longer have to choose between medication and food or worry about paying your utility bills every month. Targeted assistance. But here's the twist. This increase isn't being distributed equally. The new bill has been thoughtfully designed to assist those who need it the most. Understanding the qualification criteria is crucial because it could be the difference between receiving the full increase and missing out entirely. Let's break down the qualification categories. First up are traditional retiree benefits. If you've worked and contributed to Social Security for at least a decade, you're already on the right path. The new bill also considers those who retired between 2008 and 2023, years when many saw their retirement savings take a hit due to economic downturns. Next, we have disability recipients. This is where the new bill truly shines, as Congress recognizes that disabled Americans often face even higher living costs. For those receiving SSDI benefits, the increase could be even more substantial. Widows and widowers, pay close attention. The new bill contains special provisions for surviving spouses, especially for those who lost partners during the COVID-19 pandemic. These provisions could make a significant difference in the amount of your increase. And let's not overlook dependent benefits. If you are caring for dependent children while receiving Social Security, or have disabled adult children relying on your benefits, the next part could be a game changer for your family's future. Understanding the new benefit formula. Now, let's get into some technical details, but don't worry, I'll simplify it for you. The new bill introduces something called the Progressive Benefit Enhancement Formula. Sounds complicated? It's not. First, check your most recent Social Security statement, or better yet, log into your SSA.gov account right now. Got it? The amount you see there is just your starting point. The new formula considers several factors that could significantly increase your benefits. The first factor is your work history. The bill gives extra credit for years worked during economic downturns. If you kept working through the 2008 financial crisis or were employed during the COVID-19 pandemic, that could lead to extra dollars in your pocket. The second factor is your current benefit amount. The increase is designed to help those in the middle the most. If you're currently receiving between $1,000 and $2,500 per month, you're in what I call the sweet spot for maximum benefit increases, the rollout of the increase. Now, here's something that's been on my mind: the timing of all this. The rollout of these increases won't happen all at once, and this is where many people might miss out if they aren't paying attention. The implementation will occur in phases, starting with those who need it most, and gradually expanding to cover all eligible recipients. Phase 1 begins next month, targeting those with the lowest current benefits. Phase 2 follows 3 months later, covering most retirees and disabled recipients. The final phase, beginning 6 months from now, will include all remaining eligible beneficiaries. And here's the exciting part: you don't have to wait for your phase to apply. That's right. You can submit your benefit review request right now. This is incredibly important. If you qualify for an increase, you could be in line for retroactive payments that go back to the bill's passage. This could mean thousands of dollars in back pay that you might miss out on if you don't act quickly. So, let's dive into what you need to do right now. First, gather your important documents. This includes your Social Security statements, tax returns from the last 5 years, and any medical records you might have. If you're receiving disability benefits and some documents are missing, don't stress. I'll guide you on how to request those. Next, familiarize yourself with the application process. The Social Security Administration has launched a new online portal specifically for these benefit increases, and I'll walk you through each section, every form, and the questions you'll need to answer. More importantly, I'll point out common mistakes that could delay your increase or even lead to a denial. Here's something many people don't realize. The application has what I call trigger questions. These specific questions can automatically qualify you for additional increases. If you miss them or answer incorrectly, you could end up leaving money on the table. I'll make sure you know what these questions are and how to respond appropriately for your situation. If you're not comfortable with online applications, don't worry. The bill also requires the Social Security Administration to set up a special phone line just for these increase applications. I'll provide you with the direct number, the best times to call, and exactly what to say to get connected to someone who can assist you. Now, let's clear up some confusion regarding the appeals process. What should you do if your increase isn't what you expected, or if you're denied altogether? The new bill actually expands your appeal rights, and understanding how to use them could be crucial in getting the full increase you deserve. Here's a little-known secret. You can have multiple appeals going at the same time. You can appeal your basic benefit calculation while also appealing for additional increases based on specific circumstances. This is known as parallel appeals, and it's one of the most powerful tools available to you under the new legislation. Speaking of special circumstances, let's discuss some unique situations that could qualify you for even larger increases. Did you defer your Social Security retirement benefits past age 66? There's a special provision for you. Did you work for a government agency at any point in your career? You need to know about this provision as well. Were you receiving benefits while caring for a dependent? That's yet another potential increase. Now, here's where it gets particularly interesting. The new bill includes something called life event adjustments. These are automatic benefit increases triggered by significant life changes. If you recently lost a spouse, became disabled, or started caring for a dependent family member, any of these changes could qualify you for additional increases on top of the base $1,976 bump. Looking ahead, these increases aren't just a one-time boost. The bill has provisions for future adjustments based on inflation and changes in the cost of living. I'll show you how to position yourself to receive every future increase you're entitled to, ensuring your benefits keep pace with rising expenses. Once you start receiving the higher amount, it's also important to take steps to protect those increased benefits. I'll share strategies for maintaining your eligibility and ensuring that your benefits remain at their maximum level over time. One crucial aspect many people overlook is how other income can affect your increased benefits. If you're still working or have investment income, it's vital to understand how this could impact your Social Security increase. I'll provide guidance on structuring your income to maximize your benefits while avoiding any reductions in your payments. Let's also touch on Medicare for a moment. If you're enrolled in Medicare, these benefit increases could influence your premiums. But don't worry, the bill includes special provisions to prevent premium hikes from eating into your benefit bump. I'll explain how this works and what steps you need to take to safeguard yourself. Lastly, consider the tax implications of these increases. Yes, higher benefits could affect your tax situation, but there are strategies to minimize the impact. I'll share effective and legal ways to protect your increased benefits from unnecessary taxation, ensuring you keep as much of your money as possible. Before we wrap up, let's address some common questions I've been receiving. What if you're not yet receiving Social Security, but plan to start soon? What if you're currently on SSI instead of regular Social Security? And what if you live outside the United States? I'll answer all these questions and more, so you're fully informed about every aspect of this historic change. Remember, these changes are happening right now, and the window for maximum benefits won't stay open forever. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Take action today to secure your financial future. If you found this information helpful, please support us by hitting that like button and subscribing to our channel. Share this video with friends and family who could benefit from these changes. Knowledge is power, and in this case, it could mean thousands of extra dollars in your pocket, paving the way for a more secure and prosperous future for you and your loved ones.